This is the first ever devlog of One Man Band. I'm your host, Sebastian, and this news channel is an event hub for anything related to the games I make. This whole setup is just me doing this for fun. The news thing, it's. Any updates you'll get will always show up here first, and any other social media accounts I have. Now, onto the news. For those who don't know, One Man Band comprises of exactly one guy. Me. That means I make and edit videos of social media posts just like this. That also means I'm the one that codes in C#, designs in Blender, and pretty much makes the whole game in Unity. Now, I never said I was the best at it, but I've been watching a lot of hour-long videos about it. There's even a 12-hour coding video that I saw, which I have a book just about. Now, I roughly know about all four parts, the branding, the coding, the design, and the engine. But I'll make sure to leave a couple videos links in the description for you guys to also check out too. But now, all this time, it has taken me so long to master this one thing though, that I am proud to show off. This is the pinnacle of my creation. Look, I made it move! I'm really proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, Sebastian. All those months were worth it. I'm sorry, my bad. Where was I? Yes. A recent render has been shown of the partially completed Blender donut tutorial. I say partially because my laptop is not rendering the rest of the donuts without contributing a huge chunk to global warming. For all those that are getting heat advisory warnings, I'm sorry. I'll never boot up Blender ever again in the summertime. But the picture now that's shown up right here and the pictures later have models made in Blender. So keep an eye out for that. Oh. On some sad news. The past game known as Pill Jumper has sadly been shelved for the time being. I'm afraid it got a bit too ambitious with it being filled with too many ideas about things I didn't even know how to make, how to code, how to create at all. I mean, it started as an actual arcade machine that you'll play, that it's in the view of a guy playing an arcade machine, and turned into a story about depression and family. I have no idea. But I don't know. All I know is that was a bit too much, and that I'm grounding myself now and starting a game that's a little smaller. Which leads into our next topic. What's the new game? I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I'll let your mind think about the tags for the game. The game is 3D, single-player, roguelike, apocalyptic, store simulation, and a micromanage game. And also a first-person one. Here's how it looks so far. The whole storyline is already finished. The coding on certain things like NPCs and character movement are also already finished. It's just a matter of coding everything else. The game plays like single-player Overcooked. All that means is that you just have no one to blame. You know who I'm talking about. That one person that blames everything on everyone else. You know who I'm talking about. This time it's all gonna be your fault. Maybe you should be the one doing dishes instead of me. Sorry, my bad. I dare to say the game is 25% done. Now, of course, I have already had an idea for multiplayer, but I want that to be added when the game is already finished, when it's already released out, and I'll, of course, make it for free multiplayer. But I just want to see if we can get this out the door first. Now, lastly, regarding the music videos of the Pill Jumper that's still on YouTube, those won't be disappearing out of thin air, but instead I'll let them stay up on YouTube as a way to show that, yeah, I actually do work on this. This is something I actually want to go ahead and do. So I'll let it be. Now, it's time to say goodbye. This is the end of the very first devlog, but I definitely know for sure that I want to do this again. Because getting this whole setup thing is very fun. Writing a script for it, it's also fun, and I enjoyed this. I don't know when it will be though, because my schedule is very bonkers all over the place. I don't have a set idea or time or anything, but I do enjoy making this, and I enjoy making games, or at least making the game. So, yeah. Expect one of this, maybe in a different new place later. But yeah. All I got to say left is thank you for your time. Goodbye. See you later.